These Neca figures may or may not be the biggest bane of existence in the action figure community. How's it going, everybody? Mike here from Kapowcast, back with another Neca Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure review. Today we are taking a look at the highly sought after and maybe controversial Walmart 2-pack Casey Jones, Raphael from the Neca Ninja Turtles line from the 1980 or 1990 movie. 1980? So yeah, these figures, they went up on pre-order, kind of, sort of, on Walmart's website. Sold out in a matter of seconds. Thankfully, my dear friend Tony was able to grab two sets, one for himself, one for me. Otherwise, I probably would have missed out as well. But a lot of unhappy collectors. It's kind of strange. I've kind of been both ends of both sides of the fence, if you will. I've been lucky enough to snag most of these sets, but then there is Bebop and Rocksteady, which, you know, I had trouble finding, but it was only like the first few days. So I get where both people are coming from. The people that got it are more or less to say, oh, calm down, you know, they're out, it's just the first week, you know, you'll get them. But I also understand that these are very hard to find. The Target ones are incredibly difficult to find. I think, if anything, NECA maybe needs to step up in some aspect of the distribution of these, because the supply is not meeting the demand. The demand is high, very high. I mean, I saw somebody on eBay who had 11 of these, and we're selling them for $125, $150, something like that. Like, that's absurd. Like, how does this person get 11 of these if people aren't contacting associates that they know at Walmart and having them just pick them before they even hit the shelf? Enough on that, though. Let's get down to the fun and nitty-gritty thing. Let's get these guys open. As you can see, it's in this classic box here that we've seen for many of the Ninja Turtles, just times two. So you got the poster there, you got Casey, you got Raphael in his disguise. You got a little product image there with Raphael in his disguise. You got some more product images on the back here. Don't be fooled, that is not a still from the movie. Those are the actual figures. Looking good. And then we got Casey Jones here on the side. I cannot wait to get these guys open. Mostly this guy. This guy, I'm not too worried about. But this guy, very excited for him. So let's grab the trusty bat knife and let's get these open. Alright, first up, let's start things off with Raphael. Raphael does come with a few accessories, not nearly as many as Casey Jones, because let's be honest, that's why everybody's getting this set. That Raphael figure aside is me personally, I have no desire for it. I really don't know, I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to put it in my collection, but regardless, I have it. But he does come with some accessories, so we do have two open hands. And these are just like the hands of Ninja Turtles past, splayed out, good for holding his pizza, maybe. You know, there you go. So that's fine. And he also has two pointing or side holding hands. So you can kind of leave this over next. Of course, he comes with his size, so you can kind of slip them in like so. Or you can have them, you know, you can have them with both, you can have them with one, because you can walk around and be like, I lost a side! Or whatever his problem was. And then we do have three interchangeable backs of the bandanas. We have this one here, which looks like it's more of a blowing in the wind. Whoa! Yeah, you can have this in the back here, kind of blowing off to the side. The hat here, which... If you remember my review for the NECA Gremlins, the Gizmo, the Ultimate Gizmo, he had the Santa hat. And I was a little disappointed with that because the hat didn't really secure on, and it's kind of the same thing here with Raphael. Like, it just kind of, you can get it to sit for a moment, and it's okay, But then you're supposed to take one of these parts of the bandana and put it through the hat. And, you know, I feel like it's just more trouble than it's honestly worth. It's supposed to kind of hold the hat in place. I don't really like that. Just gonna push the hat down, maybe like so, and I guess put him on my shelf somewhere. I wonder if you could kind of, because it's the same body underneath as the other one. That's one reason why I'm kind of like I kind of feel like I'm double dipping. But you know, I mean, if you're a big time, there goes the hat. If you're a big time Raphael fan, I think, you know, you'll be very happy with this. He wasn't my favorite turtle ever. He seemed kind of whiny to me. I lost the side. Let's get it back. No, wasn't the hand I wanted. That one part in the movie where he like, gosh, I gotta watch that movie again. Where he holds his coat open, kind of, and points at his side. There you go. I like that. I could futz with it a bit more, make it look more natural, like he is actually holding open the coat. But I like that. That's cool. So, Raphael is a reuse of the figure before, so I'm just going to kind of go over articulation briefly real quick here. We're going to keep the coat on because, I mean, I think that's how most people are going to have him displayed. So with the coat, his arms can move up about that far. It's kind of hard to tell where the bend is here, but his arms can bend in a bit. You also get a hinge on the wrist and a swivel. There is a swivel somewhere in the arm. There's a little bit of diaphragm. His head can go up that far, can go down that much, can go side to side, kind of going out of order. It's okay. I just really want to get to Casey Jones. His legs can go that far apart. They can go that far forward. They can go back a bit. There's also a bend at the knee with a hinge on the ankle. And I mean, if I think most people do have, I mean, the original movie Turtles were pretty readily available, I think. So I think a lot of people actually probably already have that set. So the articulation for him is pretty much the exact same. And, you know, it's a cool alternate look, I will say. It's, you know, it'll add to the shelf. All right, let's get to Casey Jones. Get out of here, Raph. Go away. Okay, so first up, Casey Jones does come with a ton of accessories. First up, we will have his handy-dandy golf bag, which this is what he'll use to store all his awesome weapons in, such as his golf club. This is very nice. It's a nice silvery plastic with some black paint. Very pliable, very, very bendy, a little stiff, so be careful with that. Is it going there? Like that? Is that how? I don't know. I'm not a sports guy, really. He does come with also this cricket bat. You know, you gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. You can kind of store that right there, or that, however you like. I would assume handle up would be the best bet. We also do have 2 baseball bats, so he can double wield there. That's pretty cool. Throw those in there. They don't really stay up too far. I don't know how he's supposed to reach those. His trusty hockey stick. Very nice. I like the tape. You can see all the texture around the bottom here and on the handle and on the top there. Super, super nice. Have a goalie stick, which, holy balls, look at the detail on that. Really like that. Wait, now we can put some of this stuff in here. Maybe I was hoping it'd stick out a little bit further. That's a lot of stuff. He must be a pretty strong guy. That'd be pretty heavy. He also does come with pointing hand, a more open, relaxed hand. And he comes with a variety of gripping hands here to hold his many different weapons. And here he is, the man, Casey Jones, looking very nice. I will say, though, he is having some issues standing with lack of any kind of ankle pivot. It feels like there's something in there, but it's just not working. His feet are kind of off to the side, so with some patience and finagling. There you go. Look at that. Just like that. Got him a stand. What do you know? This guy looks really cool, and with NECA, that's what you pay for. You pay for the aesthetics. You pay for the look, the detail. To me, when I'm, paying for this kind of figure, I'm like, I want it to look good first, and it does look good. No, the mask does not come off. The actor Elias something or another, he would not sign off on the likeness rights at the time, but he has since given the A-OK. But you know what? Ask yourself this. You get a Casey Jones figure, are you really going to display him without his mask on? I was always kind of bummed in the movie that he didn't keep it on for very long. I mean, he probably had it on for maybe 10 minutes tops in the movie. So I mean, I think that's fine. I wasn't going to be, displaying him with it off anyway, so no harm there. So let's get a closer look here at the mask. Looks very good. You get the light in, you can here's his eyes. Looking so good. You got some sculpted hair and paint there on the chest. The veins, you got a little bit of arm hair there on the arms as well. I love the detail in the shirt. It's very dingy, but looking very realistic, very wrinkly. Same thing with the jean vest here. It looks so real, so lifelike. All the different paint work, the wash. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The sweatpants looking good. You got the socks and the boots. There's his gloves, looking very awesome. The hair, I got a little bit of a paint smudge there, but it's in the back of the figure. I'm not super worried about that. Now these arm joints, these are a little weird. I shouldn't say most. All of the NECA figures I have are all the Ninja Turtle ones, and this is the first time I have seen these joints. Tony may be able to be a little bit more helpful in that aspect. I don't know if that's a regular thing for NECA. The arms do look a little weird sometimes, but I think once you kind of get him posed around, holding his accessories, I don't think there's going to be much of a problem. Here's his bag of tricks here. Let's see if we can get this on him. That is excessive, folks. That looks kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. I think, though, the way I am going to have him posed, get this goalie stick out here. Probably gonna have him holding the stick. This goalie stick. And his articulation is not bad. His arms can go up about that far, so that's pretty good. They can go around, a little hindrance from the vest, but this is a soft, pliable material, so no issue there. You could take it off theoretically, but as I just noticed, you can get the head there. It looks like there's some paint missing in the joints. But, I think we're going to get a more stripped down version of Casey Jones later on, unmasked, maybe in more of his farmhouse appearance. We also do have a bend at the elbows, not the prettiest, but it will do. No swivel or anything, but we do have a swivel kind of here. These two joints here will swivel and move around for you. Swivel at the wrist along with a hinge. He does have some kind of diaphragm joints. They're there, but it's kind of hindered with the shirt and the vest, but, you can get it turning a little bit. You can turn his head a bit. It's still usable, I think. It's not bad. His head does go side to side as well. Doesn't really go up because the hair can go down pretty well. No real pivot, just a slight bit, which is kind of upset because he did have you can, there we go. That's good. His legs can go out about that far, which is surprising considering he's wearing sweatpants. They can go up that far, they can go back. There's a little bit of a swivel here at the top. He has a single bend at the knee with a swivel at his boot and kind of an ankle rocker, but it's weird. but you know what? I'm still really happy with it. I really like it. So let's get these guys compared to some other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures. And here is Casey and Raphael together. The size difference I don't think is quite what I'd want it to be. I felt like Casey Jones was a little bit taller than the Turtles. I could be wrong, but I mean, these guys still scale pretty well together. And it'll be the same all around with all your Turtles because they pretty much utilize the same body mold. There's real no height difference in those figures. Here they are next to a couple members of the Foot Clan, and I must correct myself. These guys do have the same kind of weird joints going on in their elbows. It's just far more noticeable, I think, on Casey here because these guys are wearing, you know, head-to-toe ninja suits, and this guy's bare-armed. So it looks a little more jarring, I think, with him. Here they are next to Master Splinter from the San Diego Comic-Con box set from last year. This is the more tattered, beat-up one, but once again, very nice height difference here. I like it. Can almost recreate that scene of Casey rescuing Splinter from the end of the film. And here they are next to Rukusaki himself, the Shredder. Looking mighty fine, I must say. Let's take a look at these guys together. And too bad we didn't get to see these guys face off in the movie. Casey just dropped a garbage truck on him, so... Well, compacted him in a garbage truck. Oops! And that's about it. These guys are pretty sweet. I'm very happy with them. Best of luck to everybody out there hunting. I hope everybody that wants one finds one. It sucks that, you know, there's such a demand for these that can't seem to be met because people just keep buying them up and flipping them. But I really hope everybody can get them. I strongly recommend them. They're great figures. They're going to be a great addition. I mean, just looking at them standing right here, you guys look awesome together. I really like it. If you did like this review and you want to see more, go ahead, click like, click subscribe, click the bell notification. Be sure to check us out on all podcasting platforms. Kapowcast, great podcast, talking movies, comics, TV shows, all kinds of stuff. Things are a little slow right now due to the quarantine and everything going on with the virus. Unfortunately, we're not able to get things out as quickly as regularly as we'd like, but hopefully sooner or later here, things are going to go back to normal and we can get back to doing what we love, which is talking nerdy stuff. Until next time, take care.
Protect the weak, fight for rights, and your freedom is free. I'm a villain, it's chilling, so you make a stop.